Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Trucker Money number 51. This is for the week of February 13th through the 19th. If you're new here, we get together every Friday, talk about something other than trucking, because all trucking, all the time. Hey, who wants to do that? Why would you want to do that? We got to talk about other things. Get a little break, figure out what you're going to do with all that money you made trucking all week, and maybe try to get that retirement or savings or college fund that you've been working so hard for. So, it's not financial advice, just me sharing my personal journey. Free and open exchange of ideas, and we all learn from each other, right? Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Just exchanging information. And I just talk about my personal journey, so in hopes that inspire somebody to kind of start building something for themselves. So, we talk about investing, passive income, side income, personal finance, everything. I just kind of share what happened with me for the week. So for this week, I didn't make any side income, didn't do anything special, nothing, made nothing from YouTube, didn't get anything from any affiliate links or anything. Just this passive income dividend portfolio I got that just keeps paying away. And we got a good number of payments this week, and good thing we did, because the money from trucking is down a little bit. I've had some trucks broke down, so it's nice to have this other thing coming in here. Not that I spend any of it, I just leave it there in my retirement to compound for the future. And didn't get any increases or cuts this week in dividends, so no raises. A week without a raise is like a week without sunshine. But we did get some good payments. And the ones that paid me were Realty Income, ticker symbol O, PBCT, People's United Bank. They're a small regional bank. Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG, and Stag Industrials, ticker symbol STAG. The only real new investments I made were I put some money in a Fidelity Contra fund. That's one of my mutual funds that I hold. And continuing to build my position in 3M. I missed it. AbbVie, the pharmaceutical company, ABBV, they paid also. So yeah, 3M I'm going to continue to buy. They're kind of in a slump right now, so it's a good buying opportunity. I see it for myself to buy a world-class company at a really good entry point. So I'm going to continue with that. So we talk about buying these different companies, investing, putting fair bits of money into them, and I don't really take that lightly. I mean, I don't sit here at the computer all day, every day, diving into numbers. I prefer to do a bunch of research up front when I decide if I'm going to buy a company or not, and then just kind of keep in touch with what's going on with the company going forward. So one thing I like to do, obviously, when you're considering buying something, you get on Yahoo Finance or Vanguard or Fidelity or whatever service you use, and you dive into the numbers. You look at earnings, what's going on, projected earnings, PE ratio, all debt, all these numbers, right? But something else, I want to show you something else that I like to do. Just to I like to keep in touch with the company, kind of like I'm really there and I really own it, and like I have a piece in running. And obviously we don't, but I like to keep in touch kind of on that level too. So I'm going to show you kind of how we do that. I'm going to flip the screen around here and show you right on the computer. Okay, now to illustrate what I'm talking about here, we're going to take a look at two of the companies that I talk about somewhat regular. And I'm going to show you what I like to do is go right to their website and try to find their investor relations section. Okay, this is the website for Realty Income, ticker symbol O. You hear their name enough, so we'll start here. It's realtyincome.com, and if you go right here where I'm at right now, you see investors. I like to find the investors relations section because I want to see right from the company. I want to see what they're excited about, what they're talking about for the future, what they're talking about doing, what they're doing now. So if you go here, you can see we can click on press releases, investor presentation, kind of tells who they are and what they do. Their financial information will tell all their reports, events and webcasts, governance. I want to see who's running this thing. Do they have just one person running this thing, or do they have a group of people? Now my computer's being a little bit slow. How about that? There we go. So it talks here about their board of governments and stuff. Something they're very proud of for investors is they like to talk about 15.5% compound average annual total return since 1994. That's very consistent, and that's a pretty good return. 4.5% compound annual dividend growth since 1994. This is since they kind of came about at that time. So they've averaged a 4.5% per year growth in the dividend every single year since 1994. Now, think of what we went through since then. We went through, 1998. We went through, the dot-com bubble, basically. We went through 9/11. We went through the 2008 recession, the mid-2000s, and they've chugged along at an average return of 15.5% and 4.5% growth in the dividend. 619 consecutive monthly dividend payments. Here it gives their information on New York Stock Exchange. And then right here you can see quarterly results, annual proxies, SEC filings, dividend payment information. Right here it goes back, shoot, how far back does this thing go? All the way back to 1994. You can see what they've done. So that's pretty cool. What else here? You can find out, if we go back to their portfolio, you can see who their top 20 clients are. Who are they renting this stuff to? So see if it's something you want to be involved in. 7-Eleven, Walgreens, Dollar General, FedEx, Dollar Tree, Sainsbury's, LA Fitness, which I'm not necessarily... There's 3 here that I don't like, maybe 4, but they come up to like 7% of the composition. A couple theaters and a couple fitness centers. Then, Walmart. Did you know Walmart rents their properties from Realty Income? Kingfisher, Tesco, a lot of gas stations, Home Depot, BJ's wholesale clubs. So a lot of these big retailers you see, Walgreens, that's their biggest, one of their biggest clients. Kroger, CVS Pharmacy. These companies don't necessarily own the properties that they're in. And you wonder why. Well, they're not in a business. They're not in a real estate business. They're in the business of selling widgets and products. So let's jump over here. Just take a look at another one quick. Stag Industrials, another real estate investment trust. And they're more on the industrial side. So here, if we look at their website, stagindustrial.com, let's see if we can, right here, investor relations. Let's see what we can find out about them. All right, we're already there, I guess. Here, if we look down, we can see their latest sustainability report, last quarterly supplemental, their latest presentation, annual report. You can contact them. I saw here where it said, oh, let's look at the properties. Let's see what they got as far as properties. We'll just pick a random state. All right, well, here's the map of their property portfolio, man. They got properties, and it looks like all but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all but 8 states or so. Let's just pick at random. We'll say Pennsylvania. Here's all their properties in Pennsylvania. Might recognize some of these. A lot in that Harrisburg, Allentown, York area, up and down I-81 there maybe too. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. So yeah, they hold a lot of Amazon properties and warehousing. So you can, and then if you go here to properties, you can see available properties, which would tell you what their vacancies are. If you're not seeing any properties available, their vacancies are likely pretty low. So I like to do this because you can see tangibly what you're investing in. It's kind of a tangible thing. I'm kind of into that. So, but this is just another way to do background research on companies. Not only looking at their SEC filings and the numbers on a website. Go to them and see what they have to say. Now, by doing that too, we can look at somewhere here what their outlook on the future is, what projects they're working on coming up, even their social responsibility, all kinds of stuff. So, in case you hadn't considered doing this, I highly encourage you to, and help you to make better decisions. So, all right, everybody, take care. and we will see you next time.